YouTube, it's Hayato YGO, and today I'll be showing you guys my May pack openings from Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, which will be Phantom Nightmare, Legacy of Destruction, and some OTS packs. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and let's get right into it, shall we? Got a lot of Phantom Nightmares that I've saved up since April. Few OTS 24s and some Legacy of Destruction. 3, 6, 9. So you got 11 Legacy of Destructions. So let's start off with the newest set, Legacy of Destruction. Legacy of Destruction English Edition, First Edition. So you got Melodious Concerto. Normal spell card. Fusion side 1 fairy fusion monster from extra deck using monsters from a hand, field, and or pendulum zones. If a Melodious fusion monster is sent to the graveyard while this card is in the graveyard, even during the damage step, you can place this card on the bottom of your deck, then draw one card. You only use each effect of Melodious Concerto once per turn. So this is like a Melodious support card. Next you got Tantrum Toddler, rank 1 fire, beast exceeds effect, 2 level 1 monsters. Once per chain, if a card effect activation is negated except during the damage step, you can attach up to 1 card each from your graveyard and your opponent's graveyard to this card's material. This card gains effects based on a number of materials attached to it. 3 plus gains 700 attack or defense for each material attached to it. 4 plus cannot be destroyed by battle card effects. 8 plus quick effect, you can attach 4 materials from this card, destroy all cards on the field. 0 attack, 0 defense. Pretty powerful. Next we got the Tempai Dragon Fadra. Level 3 fire, dragon effect. This card is normal spell summon or at the start of the damage step. If a monster battles, you can target 1 level 4 or lower fire dragon monsters in your graveyard. Spell summon. You can only use this effect of Tempai Dragon Fadra once per turn. Your fire dragon monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. Once per turn during the battle phase, you can quick effect immediately after this effect resolves synchro summon using this card you control. 1600 attack, 1000 defense. Mementolian Twin Dragon, level 7 light thunder fusion effect. 2 Mementolian monsters. Any monster destroyed by battle with your Mementolian monster is banished. You can only use each of the following effects of Mementolian Twin Dragon once per turn. If this card is fusion summoned, you can destroy 1 Mementolian monster in your hand or face up field, and if you do, add up to 2 Mementolian monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. If this fusion summon card is destroyed, you can spare summon level 6 or lower Mementolian monsters from your graveyard. 2800 attack, 2100 defense. So it's like a generic fusion for Mementolian and searches too. It's pretty powerful. Next we got Supreme King Dark Synchron Universe. I think that's level 12 or level 11. Level 12 Dark 1/1. You can tribute 1 Supreme King Dragon or Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster, spell summon this card. You can only use this effect of Supreme King Dark Synchron Universe 1 per turn. Dragon Synchro Pendulum effect. 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner Dark Pendulum monsters. This card's name becomes Supreme King Dark while on the field. After damage calculation, if this card is shown opponent's monster by battle, or when this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can spell summon up to 2 Supreme King Dragon monsters from your deck, extra deck, and a graveyard in defense position. If this card in the monster zone is destroyed by battle card effect, you place this card in pendulum. 4000 attack, 4000 defense. So this is the support for the pendulum archetype. Next to a Dinovactus Docus. Level 6 Earth Dino Soul effect. You can only spell summon Dinovactus Docus once per turn. If you control 2 or more dinosaur monsters, you can spell summon this card from your hand. You can tribute 1 level 4 lower monster, spell summon 1 dinosaur monster from your deck that is 2 levels higher or lower than the tribute monsters had on the field but destroyed during the end phase. You can only use this effect of Dinovactus Docus once per turn. 1500 attack, 2200 defense. This is dinosaur support. Separate the commons from the supers. Next to Ragnarok Armored Lizard level 4 Dark Reptile effect. You can spare summon this card from your hand by banishing one insect, plant, or reptile monster from your graveyard. You can always spare summon Ragnarok Armored Lizard once per turn this way. You can discard one insect, plant, or reptile monster, then target one fatal monster your opponent controls, except that an insect, plant, or reptile monster, return it to the hand. You can only use this effect at Ragnarok Armored Lizard once per turn. 0 attack, 2300 defense. Ancient Gear Commander level 4 Earth Machine effect. You can send one Ancient Gear Golem from your hand, deck, or face up monster zone to the graveyard. Immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon one Ancient Gear monster. If you don't summon Space Summon Ancient Gear Golem except you're in damage stat, you can Space Summon one Ancient Gear Golem from your hand to graveyard, ignoring summoning conditions. You banish this card from your graveyard and place one Ancient Gear Continuous Trap from your hand face up on your field. You can only use each effect of Ancient Gear Commander once per turn. 500 attack, 2000 defense. Blink out. Quick play spell card. Target one link monster in the field, return it to the extra deck. Then you can space summon one of the monsters from your graveyard that was sent there as material. Mementolian Fusion. Spell card quick effect. During the main phase, fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material, including a Memento monster. If a monster in your position was destroyed by card effect this turn, you can shuffle Memento monsters from your graveyard into the deck as materials. During your main phase, you can during your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, destroy one monster you control, and if you to add one Memento spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect of Mementolian Fusion once per turn. Couplet, the Melodious Songstress. Level 5 Light Fairy Pendulum effect, 9/9. You cannot pendulum summon except light monsters that this effect cannot be negated. If you do not control any face-up monsters other than Melodious monsters, you can add one Melodious spell or trap from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Couplet, the Melodious Songstress, once per turn. If this card is added to your hand, except by drawing it for your normal draw, you can review this card, spare summon level 4 or lower Melodious monster from your hand or graveyard. If a Melodious Fusion monster is spare summoned to your field while this card is in face-up position, while this card is face-up in extra except during damage step, you can pendulum summon this card. You can place this card in your pendulum zone. You can only use each effect of Couplet, the Melodious Songstress, once per turn. 1200 attack, 2000 defense. Next we got Double Die, Trap card normal. Activate one of these effects. If you control no monsters, you can spare summon level 4 warrior monster from your deck. Target one warrior monster you control, spare summon Earth warrior monster with an effect or lower level from your deck or graveyard. You can only activate one Double Die per turn. Simultaneous Equation Cannons, normal trap card. Banish one fusion monster and two exceed monsters with the same rank from each deck whose combined levels and ranks equal the total number of cards in both players' hands and or field. Then you can apply this effect. Return two of your banished monsters in the extra deck, one exceeds and one fusion, whose combined levels and rank equal the level or rank of one face monster the opponent controls, then banish all cards they control. Next we got the Secret Recover card, Gandora G, the Dragon of Destruction. Level 8 Dark Dragon effect. Gains 300 attack for each banished card. You can only use each of the following effects of Gandora G, the Dragon of Destruction, once per turn. If you control Shining Sarcophagus, you can spare summon this card from your hand. You can pay half of your life points, destroy as many other cards on the field as possible, and if you banish them. Then spare summon level 7 or lower monster that mentions Shining Sarcophagus from your deck, and increases level by the number of cards destroyed by this effect. 0 attack, 0 defense. Nice secret rare. Let me sleeve it. Ragnarok or Samurai Beetle, level 3 light insect effect. You can special summon this card from your hand by placing one of your banished insects, plants, or reptile monsters on the bottom of your main deck. You can only special summon Ragnarok or Samurai Beetle once per turn this way. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a link Ragnarok monster, then you can target one level 4 lower insect, plant, or reptile monster in the graveyard except Ragnarok or Samurai Beetle. Special summon defense position. You can only use this effect of Ragnarok or Samurai Beetle once per turn. 1500 attack, 0 defense. Stronghold, the Hidden Fortress, Continuous Trap, common. Special summon this card as an effect monsters. Machine, Earth, level 4, 0 attack, 2000 defense. With the following effects, this card is also a trap. Gains 1000 attack for each shining sarcophagus and monster that mentions it that you control. Once per turn, when the opponent's monster declares an attack or you control shining sarcophagus, you can destroy that monster. So I got some Yugi support. Light Swan Aegis. Normal trap. Target face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of Light Swan's cards you control. Negate the effects until the end of this turn. If this card is sent from the deck to the graveyard, you can set this card. You can only use each effect of Light Swan Aegis once per turn. And lastly, Ancient Gear Commando. Barchad the Melodious Maestro. Level 7 Light Fairy Fusion effect, 2 Melodious Monsters. While you control this fusion summon card, the activated effects of your Melodious Fusion monsters cannot be negated. You can only use each of the following effects of Barchad the Melodious Maestro once per turn. If this card is special summon, you can special summon one Melodious monster from your deck. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Melodious monster in the graveyard except Barchad the Melodious Maestro special summon in defense position. 2500 attack, 1800 defense. In Papa's Footsteps, quick play spell card. If a card is sent to the graveyard except in Papa's Footsteps, banish up to 5 cards from your graveyard face down. Then if 7 or more of your cards are currently banished face down, your opponent banishes as many cards as possible from the graveyard. Max 5 face down. So it's got like a soul release like effect. Like evenly matched. Haggard Lizardos, Reptile Link effect, 2 monsters with different names. You can banish one monster from your face-up field or graveyard with 2000 less attack. The target one face-up monster in the field makes the attack become equal to the original attack of the monster and to activate this effect until the end of this turn. Then if you banish the monster that was originally Reptile, draw 1 card. You can only use this effect of Haggard Lizardos once per turn, 800 attack link 2. So like generic lizard support. Next we got San Genpai Biden Dragon. Level 7 Fire Dragon Shinko effect. 1 Dragon Tuner plus 1 non-tuner Dragon monsters. If this card is Shinko summon, you can target 1 Fire Dragon monster in the graveyard, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except Dragon monsters. If 3 or more attacks have been declared this turn, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your graveyard and then you can destroy 1 spell and trap card on the field. You can only use this effect of San Genpai Biden Dragon once per turn and its previous effect once per turn. 2600 attack, 2000 defense. A super rare for this pack is Pirate Knight. Level 5 Earth Warrior effect. If this card is in your hand, the graveyard, then target 1 warrior monster, earth or fire you control except Pirate Knight. Return it to the hand if you do special summon this card. Then special summon Pirate Token. Warrior Fire, level 4, 0 attack, 2000 defense to your opponent's field in defense position. During the battle phase, quick effect, you special summon 1 warrior monster from your hand. You can only use each effect of Pirate Knight once per turn. 2000 attack, 0 defense. Sinful Spore Subdual, common trap card. Take 1 level 5 or higher illusion monster from your deck and I've added to your hand and special summon, but you can special summon it with. But if you special summon it with this effect, you cannot activate its effect during the main phase this turn. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target 1 face down card you control. Return it to the hand, then you can set 1 spell and trap from your hand. You can only use one Sinful Spore Subdual effect per turn and only once that turn. Now this one spare summons the Air Bells. The secret of the set. Next you got White's Lightsworn Archfiend. Level 4 Light Fiend Tune effect. You can place one other Lightsworn card from your hand on top of the deck. Spare summon this card from your hand, then send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one Lightsworn monster in the graveyard except White's Lightsworn Archfiend, spare summon it. You can only use each effect of White's Lightsworn Archfiend once per turn. 0 attack, 1700 defense. Extinguishing the Ascent. Send one Dark Power monster from your deck to the graveyard. Then you can add one level 5 or higher power monster from your graveyard to your hand. For the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you can spare summon from the extra deck except power monsters. You can banish this card from your graveyard, fusion summon one power fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand or fielded material. Then you can only use each effect of Extinguishing the Ascent once per turn. And lastly, we've got Ancient Gear Advance. Continuous spell card. When this card is activated, add one Ancient Gear spell and trap from your deck to your hand except Ancient Gear Advance. Once per turn, you can tribute one monster, draw one card, and apply this effect. For the rest of this turn, even if this card leaves the field, you can normal summon Ancient Gear Golem or level 5 or higher monster that mentions it without tributing. You cannot set cards the turn you activate this card. You can only activate one Ancient Gear Advance once per turn. Sangen by Valiant Dragon. That's a second copy. Ashen to Endlessness, continuous trap card. During the main phase, you can fusion summon power fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from either field as material, including Vados, the Eruption Dragon Extinction. If you do, it gains 500 attack for each material used. You can banish this card and one Dark Power monster from your graveyard. All monsters your opponent currently controls become power until the end of this turn. You can only use each effect of Ashen to Endlessness once per turn. Melodious Concerto. Mikazushi no Yaiba, the Moon Fang Dragon. Level 8 Dark Dragon effect. During the end phase, it discards in your hand the graveyard, you can spare summon it, but place it on the bottom of the deck. Then if you leave the field, you can discard one card, add one level 7 Dark Dragon monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect of Mikazushi no Yaiba, the Moon Fang Dragon once per turn. 2200 attack, 2350 defense. Future Silence, super rare, quick effect. Spell card. Target one face-up monster you control, increases the level by 3. Also, if you activate this card in response to your opponent's monster effect activation while you control Shining Sarcophagus and the monster mentioned it, negate that opponent's effect. During damage calculation, if your monster that mentions Shining Sarcophagus battles, you can banish this card from a graveyard and end the battle phase. You can only activate one turn silence per turn. Lightsworn Aegis. Sinful Spore Subdual. White Lord, level 1 light zombie effect. This card's name becomes Skull Serpent while in the graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects of White Lord once per turn. If you have Skull Guardian or King of the Skull Serpents in the graveyard, you can send this card from the hand or field to the graveyard. Send cards from top of your deck to the graveyard. After the number of Skull Serpent and King of Skull Serpents in the graveyard, you can banish this card from the graveyard, then target one Skull Serpent or King of the Serpents in the graveyard. Spare summon it. 300 attack, 200 defense. Dynavactus Docus as our last card for that pack. 7 packs left. Double die. Cooling Embers. Level 3 firepower effect. If a monster gains life points except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, if a player gains life points while this card is in the monster zone except during the damage step, you can make one player gain 1000 life points. 500 attack, 1500 defense. Jungle Dweller, level 8 Dark Fiend effect. Cannot be normal special summon. Must be special summoned by card effect. While there are 2 cards in the field zones, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. You can only use each of the following effects of Jungle Dweller once per turn. You can vanish on light or dark monsters from your graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. If this card in his own position is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can shuffle up to 2 of your field spells from your graveyard for banishment into the deck. Then you can destroy up to that many cards your opponent controls. 2500 attack, 1800 defense. Ancient Geardoll, Continuous Trap. Ancient Gear Golem and monsters that mentioned in your opponent's zone are unaffected by opponent's activated effects. If your opponent controls the monster against fusion summon, one future monster mentions Ancient Gear Golem for extra by banishing monsters from your hand or graveyard as material, including Ancient Gear Golem you control. And if you do, it can make up to 3 attacks during each battle phase. You can only use this effect of Ancient Geardoll once per turn. Flowering Etoile, the Melodious Magnificat. Level 9 Light. Fairy Fusion effect. 1 Melodious Mushroom once plus 2 Melodious monsters. Quick effect, you can banish until the end phase any number of Melodious monsters you control. Then you can return up to that many face-up cards your opponent controls to the hand. You can only use this effect of Flowering Etoile, the Melodious Magnificent, once per turn. If this face-up fusion summon card is in its owner's control leaves the field because the opponent's card, you special summon Melodious monster from your deck or extra deck except Flowering Etoile, the Melodious Magnificent. 2800 attack, 1500 defense. Link out. Sinful Sport Struggle, Quick Play Spell card. Target any number of cards on the field. The max number of targets on each field is the number of that card of that player's Sinful Sports cards are banished in their graveyard. Destroy them. If this set card is destroyed or banished by opponent's activated effect, you can shuffle up to 2 cards from the field into the deck. You can only activate 1 Sinful Sport Struggle once per turn. Valmonica Disharmonia, Spell card. Place 1 Valmonica counter on 1 card in your opponent's zone that you can place a resonance counter on. Then apply one of these effects. Gains 500 life points, then you can add one of your banished Valmonica cards from your cards to your hand, except Valmonica Disharmonia. Take 500 damage, then you can add 1 Valmonica card from your graveyard to your hand, except Valmonica Disharmonia. You can only activate 1 Valmonica Disharmonia per turn. That's the Valmonica support. And lastly, we got Stronghold, the Hidden Fortress. Ancient Geardoll, Haggard Lizardos, Ragnaraka Skeletal Soldier, Link to Fire Plant effect. 2 monsters including an insect, plant, or reptile monster. You can target 1 Ragnaraka monster in your graveyard, special summon in defense position. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 insect, plant, or reptile monster you control, place it on the bottom of the deck, and if this special summon this card. You can only use each effect of Ragnaraka Skeletal Soldier once per turn. Also, you cannot special summon during the turn you activate either of this card's effects except insect, plant, or reptile monsters. 1600 attack. Link 2. Valmonica Invitari, Spell card, quick effect. Apply one of these effects. Special summon 1 Valmonica monster from your deck. Also, for a rest of this turn after this card resolves, you cannot activate the effects of monsters on the field except Valmonica monsters. If you control a non-pendulum Valmonica monster, take 2 Valmonica pendulum monsters with different names from your deck, add one of them to your hand, and add the other to your face-up extra deck. And you can only activate 1 Valmonica in VTRA once per turn. Gold Pride Eliminator. Level 5 Earth. Machine Tuner effect. If your life points are lower than your opponent's, you can spare summon this card from your hand. You can banish one other Gold Pride monster from your hand, face up field, or graveyard. Spare summon one Gold Pride token. Machine Dark, attack 0, defense 0 with the same level as that banished monster. Also, this card cannot be used as material for Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Link summon this turn except for Gold Pride monster. You can only use each effect of Gold Pride Eliminator once per turn. 1800 attack, 800 defense. Next we got Stronghold and Ancient Gear Tanker. Machine effect level 4. If this card is normal spare summon, you can spare summon Ancient Gear monster from your hand except Ancient Gear Tanker. Ignoring summon conditions, or if your opponent controls a monster, you can spare summon from your graveyard instead. You can tag one face up card you control destroyed. Also for resistant, all monsters you control that are Ancient Gear tokens. Wires and Dynamics to Stokis. Couplet, Gargoyle, the Steel Seismic Smasher. Level 10 Illusion effect. If this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by a battle. You can only use each of the following effects of Gargoyle, the Steel Seismic Smasher once per turn. After damage calculation, if your machine illusion monster battle, you can target one of your monsters that is banished when you graveyard spare summon it. If this card is banished from the field, you can spare summon 1800 attack, 3200 defense. Ragnarok Skeletor Soldier, Haggard Lizardos, Embers of the Ashen. Level 8 Dark Power Fusion effect. 2 power monsters. This card's fusion summon, you can target one field spell in graveyard add to your hand. At the end of the damage step, if this card battles the opponent's power monster, you can destroy the opponent's monster. And if it is your turn, this card can make a second attack in a row. You can only use each effect of Embers of the Ashen once per turn. 2900 attack, 2400 defense. Tempai Dragon Tundra, level 4 Fire Dragon Tuner effect. Once per turn during the battle phase, quick effect immediately after this effect resolves to synchro summon using this card you control. You can only use each of the following effects of Tempai Dragon Tundra once per turn. If you control a Fire Dragon monster, you can spare summon this card from your hand. At the end of the damage step, if a monster battles, you can spare summon one level 4 level Fire Dragon monster from your deck, except Tempai Dragon Tundra. 1500 attack, 1000 defense. So this is like the best Tempai Dragon monster in the deck. That's like a 1 card. Next we got Zoma, the Earthbound Spirit, continuous trap card. Spare summon this card as an effect monster. Zombie Dark, level 4, 1800, 500 defense. With the following effects, this card is still also a trap. All monsters your opponent controls that can attack must attack this card. If this card is summoned this way, it's destroyed by the opponent's attack. Inflict damage to opponent max 3000 equal to double the original attack of attacking monster. You can only use each effect of Zoma, the Earthbound Spirit, once per turn. So this is like a retained version of Zoma. Same for both Subdual and Weiss, the Lightsworn Archfiend. Next pack. Tempai Dragon Fadra, Sangenpai Biden Dragon, Sangen Summoning, Spell card common. During main phase, Fire Dragon monsters you control are unaffected by opponent's activated effects. During your main phase, you can add one Tempai Dragon monster from your deck to your hand, then discard one card. You can only use this effect of Sangen Summoning once per turn. If this card is destroyed during the battle phase, you can target one Dragon Synchro monster you control, double its attack. Very good card. So I'll take this equation cannon. Ragnarok Chain Coils. Extinguished let's just read Ragnarok Chain Coils. Link 4 Fire, Reptile Link effect. 2 monsters including an insect plant or reptile monster. If your opponent activates a monster effect except during damage step, you can activate this effect. Neither player can activate the effects of monsters in the hand this turn. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one insect plant or insect monster you control, place it on the bottom of the deck, and introduce special summon this card. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except insect plant or reptile monsters. You can only use each effect at Ragnarok or Chain Coils once per turn. 2900 attack, Link 4. Next, we got Extinguishing the Ascent. Let's double check if I read it before. Isa, the Dragoness of Deranged Devotion, level 4 Fire Dragon effect. This card is special summon. You can place one deranged counter or one face up once the opponent controls, and it cannot be used as material for a Synchro Exceeds or Link summon. While it has that counter, at the start of the damage step, it discards battles an opponent's monster with a deranged counter. You can destroy the opponent's monster, and if you do, both players take damage equal to its original attack. Also destroy that card. Also destroy this card at the end of the battle phase. You can only use this effect of Isa, the Dragoness of Deranged Devotion once per turn. 1500 attack, 0 defense. Ancient Gear Advance. Ragnaraka Samurai Beetle. 3 left. Memantolian Twin Dragon. Ancient Gear Melodious Concerto. Ragnaraka Mantis Monk, Link Free, Insect Link Effect. 2 monsters including Insect Plant or Reptile Monster. You can banish 2 insect plants and or insect monsters from your graveyard. Add 1 Ragnaraka Trap from your deck to your hand. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 insect plant or reptile monster you control, place it on the bottom of the deck, and if you spare summon this card. Also, you cannot spare summon for the rest of the turn except insect plant or reptile monsters. You can only use each effect of Ragnaraka Mantis Monk once per turn. 2300 attack, Link Free. Next we got Ragnaraka Chain Coils. Wise, Lightsworn Archfiend, Dynavictus Docus, Ragnarok Armored Lizard, level 4 Dark Reptile effect. You special summon this card from your hand by banishing 1 insect, plant, or reptile monster from your graveyard. You can only special summon Ragnarok Armored Lizard once per turn this way. You can discard 1 insect, plant, or reptile monster, then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Except the insect plant or reptile monster, return it to the hand. You can only use this effect at Ragnaraka Armored Lizard once per turn. 0 attack, 2300 defense. Couplet, Cooling Embers, Ash into Endlessness, In Papa's Footsteps, Future Silence, Secret Rare. Quick play spell card. Add 1 monster that mentions Shining Sarcophagus from your deck to your hand. Then, if you activate this card during the battle phase while you control Shining Sarcophagus and a monster that mentions it, each player draws until they have 6 cards in their hand. You can only activate 1 Future Silence per turn. So it's like a rotor for the deck. Time to sleeve it. Sinful Sport Struggle, Vampire Dragon Tundra, Ancient Gear Tanker, and Sinful Sport Subject Lost, Legacy of Destruction pack. Simultaneous Equation Cannons, Ragnaraka Skeletal Soldier, Golgolin the Steel Seismic Smasher, Sandgan Summoning, Blessing of the Voice's Voice, Super Rare, Continuous Spell card. You can target one of your Voice's Voice cards that is banished or in your graveyard except Blessing of the Voice's Voice, add it to your hand. If a non-ritual monster is no one spell summon face up except during damage step, you can ritual summon 1 light ritual monster warrior dragon from your hand. by attributing monsters from your hand or field whose total levels equal or exceed the level of that richer monster. If you do, it cannot be destroyed by battle. You can only use each effect of lessening the voice's voice once per turn. So it's like the support for voice's voice. It's very good. Wise, last one, White Lord, Ancient Gear Advance. And lastly, Ragnarok, a hunting device, trap card normal. Target cards your opponent controls up to a number of different monster types. Among the linked monsters you control the insect, plant, or reptile. Destroy them. If a face-up insect, plant, or reptile monster you control is destroyed by battle card effect while this card is in your graveyard except the turn it was sent there, you can banish this card, then target one monster your opponent controls destroyed. You can only use each effect of Ragnarok or Hunting Dance once per turn. Seven supers, 2 secrets, and we got like 2 Chandras. Where is it free? 2 Chandras, 1 Fadra, 3 Bidents, and 2 Sangan Summoning. That looks nice. That's Secret Risk. Okay, next let's get into the OTS 24s. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 OTS 24s and 3 OTS 23s. Okay, let's start off with OTS pack 24. 3 cards per pack. So 2 commons, 1 holo, or possibly an ultimate rare. Magic Spectre Tornado normal trap card, tribute 1 wind, spellcaster monster to target 1 card the opponent controls, banish it. Pretty old card. Saphira Queen of Dragons, level 6, dragon ritual effect. Light, you can reach summon this card with Hymn of Light. During the end phase, if this ritual summon card this turn, or if a light monster was sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard this turn, or this card was face up on the field, you can activate one of these effects. Draw 2 cards and discard 1 card. Discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand. Add 1 light monster from your graveyard to your hand. You can only use each effect. You can only use this effect of Saphira Queen of Dragons once per turn. 2500 attack, 2400 defense. Got Unchanged Soul of Savara as a first super, level 6 fire fiend effect. During the main phase, it discards in your hand quick effect. You can target 1 fiend monster or 1 face down card you control destroyed, and if you do spell summon this card. But what it is face up in the monster zone, you cannot specify monsters except fiend monsters. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can set 1 Unchained spell and trap directly from your deck. You can only use each effect of Unchained Soul of Savara once per turn. 2000 attack, 1500 defense. Raid Raptor Tribulanius, level 4 Dark Wind Beast effect. During main phase, if this card is normal special summon this turn, you can send one Raid Raptor card from your deck to the graveyard. During main phase 2, if this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle this turn, you can add one rank up magic quick play spell from your deck to your hand. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except Raid Raptor monsters. You can only use each effect of Raid Raptor Tribulanius once per turn. 1800 attack, 400 defense. Fire Flintblade to level 1 Fire Warrior effect. If you control a warrior monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can send this card from the field to the graveyard, special summon a level 4 lower warrior monster from your hand. And if you do, your opponent cannot target it with card effects this turn. You can only use each effect of Fire Flintblade once per turn. 100 attack, 100 defense. So it's like an extender for like warrior decks. And lastly, we got Cornfield Cult, level 4 Wind Illusion effect. It discard battles a monster and neither can be destroyed by that battle. You can only use each of the following effects of Cornfield Cult once per turn. You can discard this card, add one monster that mentions Chimera Fusion from your deck to your hand, except Cornfield Cult. When your opponent activates a card effect that targets a card you control while you control Chimera, the Flying Wing Mythical Beast, quick effect, you can banish this card from your field or graveyard, negate that effect, and if you do, destroy that card. 500 attack, 1700 defense. So both these cards were originally commons in June and finally got a holo reprint. Raider's Wing, level 4 Dark Wing Beast effect. This card is always treated as the Phantom Knight and Raid Raptor's card. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can attach one material from a Dark Exceeds monster special summon this card by banishing when it leaves the field. You can only use this effect of Raider's Wing once per turn. An Exceeds monster's original attributes Dark and has this card's material gains these effect. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. 0 attack, 2000 defense. Raid Raptor's Call, normal spell card. Target one Raid Raptor monster you control, special monster with the same name as that monster on the field from your hand or deck in defense position. You can only activate one Raid Raptor Call per turn. You cannot specify monsters during the turn you activate this card except Raid Raptor monsters. And last, you got Pearly Sleepy Memory as a super rare. Quick effect spell card. The next battle or effect damage you take this turn will become 0. You can immediately apply the following effect. Discard one card, and if you do, specify one level 1 Pearly monster from your deck. A Pearly Exceeds monster has this card's material against the following effect. Once per turn during your opponent's standby phase, you can draw one card. Magic Spectre Tornado, Raid Raptor Tribulanius, and Pearl Leap, super rare trap card normal. Target one Pearly Exceeds monster you control, special summon from extra deck one Pearly Exceeds monster with different rank by using that target as material, by returning to the extra deck during the end phase of the next turn. Discard traded Exceed summon, transfers materials to the summon monster. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target up to 3 Pearly monsters in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck. You can only activate one Pearl Leap per turn. So this one like tags you into the boss monster, expelling Noir. Marionette Mite, level 3 Dark Insect effect. You can discard this card to the graveyard and target one fiend or zombie monster your opponent controls. Take control of the target until the end phase. 1000 attack, 1000 defense. Silent Mining, normal spell card. Send one card from your hand to the graveyard. Add one level 4 lower Cyber's monster from your deck to your hand. You can only activate one Silent Mining per turn. And lastly, we got DDD Wave Hiking Caesar as a super Fiend Exceeds effect. 2 level 6 Fiend monsters. When a Spirit Trap card or monster effect activated includes an effect that specializes a monster quick effect, you can attach material from this card, negate the activation if you destroy the card. Then you can make one other DD monster you control, and this card gain 1800 attack until the end of this turn. If this card is sent from the field to your graveyard, you can add one Dark Contract card from your deck to your hand. 2100 attack, 1800 defense. It's basically a reprint because it was in high demand. Because they only had one print in Call of the Duelist as a super as well. Silent Mining. Buys this shock. Level 5 Dark Fiend effect. If this card is summoned, return all set cards on the field to the hand. 800 attack, 600 defense. And lastly, I got Pearly Sleepy Memory, which is good because I needed 2 copies of Sleepy Memory and 1 Pearl Leap for my Pearly deck. And it's also currently at 2. My super is on to the last pack of OTS 24. Rare up the 4 Strix, rank 4 Dark Wing Beast Exceeds effect. 2 level 4 monsters, gains 500 attack or defense for each Wing Beast monster you control. Except this card. Once per turn, you can attach one material from this card, add 1 level 4 Dark Wing Beast monster from your deck to your hand. 100 attack, 2000 defense. Buys a shock. And lastly, we have King Tiger Wanghu. Level 4 Earth Beast effect. If a monsters with 1400 less attack is normal spirit summoned, while you control this card, destroy those monsters with 1400 less attack. This card must be face up on the field to activate and to resolve this effect. 1700 attack, 1000 defense. Next, let's get into the OTS 23s. Three cards in every pack. Supreme King Dragon Darkworm, level 4 Dark, 5/5 once per turn. If you control no monsters, you can place one Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster from your deck in your Pendulum. So also you cannot Pendulum summon monsters for resistance except Dark monsters. Dragon Pendulum effect. If this card is almost specific, add one Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster from your deck to your hand. If this card is in your graveyard and you control no monsters, you can specify this card. You can only use each effect of Supreme King Dragon Darkworm once per turn. 1800 attack, 1200 defense. Now you're the Ogdodic Remnant, level 4 Earth, level 4 Dark Reptile effect. You can send this card from your hand to graveyard, send one light reptile monster from your deck to the graveyard. This card normally spells you get one Ogdodic spell trap card from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of now you're the Ogdodic Remnant once per turn. 0 attack, 2000 defense. And we got TG Star Guardian. Level 5 Light Warrior Synchronous Tuner effect. 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner TG monsters. Once per chain during your opponent's battle phase, you can a quick fix immediately after this effect results synchro summon using this card you control. You can only use each of the following effects of TG Star Guardian once per turn. It's called special summon. You can tag on 1 TG monster graveyard, add it to your hand. During main phase, you can special summon 1 TG monster from your hand. 100 attack, 2200 defense. 2 more OTSs to go. And then we go on to our Phantom Nightmares. Now you have Dogdic Revenant. Dark Hole, destroy all monsters in the field. Spell card normal. And we got an OT, nice. OT enemy controller. Spell card quick effect. Activate one of these effects. Target one face up monster your opponent controls. Change that target's battle position. Tribute one monster and target one face up monster your opponent controls. Take control of that target until the end phase. Last pack. Supreme King Gate Infinity. Level 7 Dark, 13/13. If you control a monster you cannot pension summon, this effect cannot be negated. Once per turn, if you control Supreme King Dark, you can target one face up monster your opponent controls, gain life points equal to its attack. Fiend, pension effect. Once per turn, you can target one other face-up card you control, destroy both it and this card. And if you spell summon Dragon Exceeds or Pendulum monster from your extra deck, but its attack or defense becomes 0. Its effect is negated. Also, it cannot be used as material for Shinko or Exceed summon. If this card in the monster zone is destroyed by battle card effect, you can place this card in your pension zone. 0 attack, 0 defense. Next, we got Shinobird's Calling, spell card, ritual. This card is used to ritual summon Shino Baroness Peacock or Shino Baron Peacock. You must also tribute monsters from a hand or field and or banish burn monsters from a graveyard whose total levels equal or exceed the level of the ritual monster you ritual summon. Lastly, you got Emergency, quick play spell card from OTS 23. This card is always treated as a riskiest card. Special summon riskiest monster from your deck in defense position, then tribute one riskiest monster from your hand or field. During main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one riskiest trap in your graveyard, set it. You can only use each effect of emergency once per turn. So it's good holo bump for the card, because it was a rare and a common in the previous sets. Nice OT. I think it was worth like 50 or 50 bucks when I checked the price on it. Sadly nowadays OTs aren't worth as much as they used to be. They used to be like a lot more. Okay, next let's get into Phantom Nightmare. So I got quite a lot of them. And I also got one Valiant Smashers because the shop just gave it to us in the regional. I don't know why, they just gave us one Valiant Smashers for the pricing. So I'll just open this first. Valiant Smashers has Memento, Valmonica and Centurion. 7 cards in every pack. Got Abominable Unchained of Soul. Level 8 Dark Fiend effect. You can only special summon Abominable Unchained Souls once per turn. If a card you control is destroyed by battle card effect, you special summon this card from your hand. It's got special summon, you discard one card and destroy one card on the field. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed on the field and sent to this turn, you can special summon this card, but place it on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. 3000 attack, 1500 defense. Terraforming, add one field spell from your deck to your hand. Advanced draw, tribute one face up level 8 or higher monster you control, draw 2 cards. Memento Bone Back, spell card quick effect. If a face up Memento monster you control leaves the field because an opponent's card, special summon Memento Terrestrial combined creation from your hand or deck in only summoning condition. If your opponent moves a Memento monsters out of your graveyard while this card is in your graveyard, except during damage, so you can banish this card, special as many Memento monsters as possible with different names from your hand and or deck. You can only use each effect of Memento in Bone Back once per turn. So if you like DD Crow, Bestial, then this triggers grave. Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen, spell card continues. Once per turn you can special summon fairy monsters from your hand. You must control non-monsters to activate and to resolve this effect. Number 41, Baguska, the Terribly Tired Tapir, rank 4 Earth. Fiend exceeds effect 2 level 4 monsters. Once per turn during your standby phase, detach one material from this card if you cannot destroy it. This type position card cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. Your opponent can target this type position card with card effects. While this card is in face-up defense position, chance all face-up monsters on the field to defense position. Also negate the activated effects on monsters that were in defense position when that effect was activated. 2100 attack, 2000 defense. Valiant Smashers, spell card. Apply one of these effects. Unless you have a Valiant card in your pension sum, your opponent chooses the effect. Gains 500 life points. Then you can activate cards from the top of your deck until you activate a Valiant card and add the card to your hand. Also shuffle the rest of the deck. Take 500 damage, then you can send one Valiant card from your deck to your graveyard, except Valiant Berserker. You can only activate one Valiant Berserker per turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we got 24, which equals one box. 25. Yep, 25. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we got 40 at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 50 now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 56. Or we're just trying to pile them up altogether. Can I just open this Legacy of Destruction? Haggard Lizardos, Ragnarok Skeletal Soldier, Mikazushi over the Moon Fang Dragon, Valmonica Invitare, Ways where there's a will, spell card, field spell. During the main phase, the turn player can activate this effect. Execute cards from the top of your deck up to the number of cards your opponent controls, and if you add one of them to your hand. Also after that, place any remaining cards and one card from your hand on the bottom of the deck in any order. You can only use this effect of way whereas there's a will once per turn. During the end phase of any turn, our player activated 9 or more cards at once. By this card's effect, that player can activate this effect. Shuffle all cards your opponent controls and in the graveyard into the deck. Sinful Spoils, Struggle, Stronghold, Ancient Gear Tanker, and Waste Light Swan, Archfiend. Yeah, I think I only have 56. Okay, so Phantom Nightmare first pack. Okay, we got Time Reloader, East Ranger Big Bang, Fish Lamp, Possession of the Teacher, Magic Spectre Porcupine Yamarashi, Level 4 Wind, 2/2 Spellcaster Pension Effect. During the main phase, if you control a Magic Spectre, once a quick effect, you spell summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal spell summon, you can target one Magic Spectre spell card in your graveyard, set it. You can only use each of the previous effects of Magic Spectre Porcupine Yamarashi once per turn. While this card is in your main zone, when this card is in your monster zone, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. 1,500 attack, 1,500 defense. Radiance of the Voiceless Voice, Convertible, Materialization, Swarm of Centipedes. That's our first pack. Next pack. Raid Raptor Noelanius, Precision of the Teja, Fish Lamp, Phantasmal Summoning Beast, Secret Horus the Black Deity, Level 8 Fire Dragon Effect. If you control a Horus monster in King Sarcophagus, you can reveal this card as in your hand, then send one card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Send one card in the field to the graveyard. If a face-up Horus monsters you control except Horus the Black Flame Deity or a face-up King Sarcophagus you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect except during damage step, you can spell summon this card from your hand, then you can send all other monsters on the field to the graveyard. You can only use each effect of Horus the Black Flame Deity once per turn. 3,000 attack, 1,800 defense. Dark Element, Tricon the Canconius Concert, Materialization. Swarm of centipedes. Roll Rhino with Deceitful Dice. Time Reloader. Magmacho Dragon. Sorcerer of Sebek, Hero of the Ashen City. Level 7 Dark Power Effect. If Obsidian, the Ashen City is on the field zone, you can spare summon this card from your hand. You can only spare summon Hero of the Ashen City once per turn this way. During the main phase quick effect, you can target one power monster on the field destroyed. Then if you destroy Vados, the Eruption Dragon Distinction by this effect, you can place one Obsidian, the Ashen City from your deck to face up in your field zone. You can only use this effect of Hero of the Ashen City once per turn. 2600 attack, 2100 defense. Next we got Three-Eyed Ghost, Ultimate Offering, Prayers of the Voiceless Voice, and Ashen for Eternity. Fourth pack. Goblin Biker Boom Back Mac, Dark Guardian, Mature Chronicle, Principalk, EMP Meowmite, level 2 Dark Cyber Spec. If a link monster is on the field in either graveyard, you can spare summon this card from your hand. You can only spare summon EMP Meowmite once per turn this way. If a link 2 monster you control is sent to the graveyard, banish face up, except during the damage step, you can banish this card from your graveyard. If this card was sent there when that monster was sent or banished or hand even in lock, then target one card your opponent controls. Return to the hand. Then you can only use this effect of EMP Meowmite once per turn. 800 attack, 0 defense. Dramatic Snake Eye Chase, Dark Element, Eternal Favorite, Goblin Biker Grand Stampede. Fifth pack. Fish Lamp, Phantasmal Summoning Beast, Geist Grinder Golem, White Sunfish, and Saravis Dragon Sage of the Voiceless Voice as a Super. Convertible, White Reincarnation, Goblin Biker Grand Stampede, Ages of Star and Frost. Rayrath and Orlanius, Sorcerer of Sebek, Raidrath the Roost, Van Ganagwa, the Moon Eating Dragon, Van Spectre Porcupine Yamarashi, Ultimate Offering, Xyz Force, Emergency Apport, White Reincarnation, Mementolian Garrick, Goblin Biker Boomback, Phantasmal Summoning Beast, East Stranger Big Bang, Piscis, Moonlight of the Goatee, level 6 Water Fish Effect. In this card's normal spread summon, add one fish monster from your deck to your hand except Piscis, except Sis, Moonlight of the Goatee. Then banish one fish monster from your hand or face up field. If this card is banished, you can banish one fish monster from your hand, graveyard, or face up field, except Fiscus, Moonlight of the Goatee. Spare summon this card. You can only use each effect of Fiscus, Moonlight of the Goatee once per turn. 2400 attack, 0 defense. Aroma Healing, Raidraptor Glorious Bright, Convertible, and Aroma Blend. Sorcerer of Sebek, Moko Moko, Fish Lamp, Goblin's Crazy Beast, Emissary from the House of Wax, Earthbound Fusion, Swarm of Centipedes, Convertible, and Emergency Output. Time Reloader, Phantasmal Summoning Beast, Principog, White Sunfish, Secret Enigmaster Pack Pit, Level 8 Water, Cyber Synchro Effect. 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner monsters. If discards Synchro Summon or sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 monster in your graveyard or 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Discard 1 card if you do place that monster in his owner's spell and trap shows a continuous trap. During other player's turn, if this card is a continuous trap, you can special 1 face-up monster card from his spell and trap zone. You can only use each effect of Eddie's max the pack pit once per turn. 2900 attack, 2500 defense. It's got like a Mega Man X vibe. Ray Raptor Glorious Bright, Aroma Blend, Dramatic Snake Eye Chase, Flock Together. Phantasmal Summoning Beast, White Aura Porpoise, Red Raptor Noalanius, Goblin by Kaboom Mac, Saravis Dragon Sage of the Voiceless Voice, Earthbound Fusion, Xyz Force, Prayers of the Voiceless Voice, Free-Eyed Ghost. Mementorian Gaddick, Dark Guardian, Phantasmal Summoning Beast, White Aura Porpoise, Terrors of the Afterroot, Super Rare Trap card. Target 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard, spell summon to your opponent's field, then you can banish 1 monster your opponent controls. Then if you have a banish, then your opponent has a banished monsters except return 1 of them to your graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard except the turn it was sent there. Then target 1 level 1 monster in your graveyard. Shuffle that monster into the deck. Then you can set 1 Terrors of the Underroot, Terrors of the Overroot, or Terrors of the Afterroot from your deck. Swarm of Centipedes, and White Reincarnation, and Red Raptor's Glorious Bright, and Free-Eyed Ghost. Dark Guardian, Mature Chronicle, Moko Moko, Mementorian Gaddick, Spirit of Yubel, Level 10 Dark Fiend Effect. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, take no battle damage from battles involving this card. If this card is destroyed, you can special one of your Bebel that is banished or in the hand, deck, or graveyard. And you can only use each of the following effects of Spirit Rebel once per turn. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can special this card from your hand. If this card is special, you can add to your hand or set 1 spell and trap card from your deck that mentions Yubel. 0 attack, 0 defense. Dark Element, Prayers of the Voiceless Voice, Emergency Output, and Materialization. White Aura Porpoise, Goblin's Crazy Beast, Time Reader, Ray Raptor Noalanius, Nightmare Pain, Continuous Spell card. During your main phase, you can destroy 1 dark monster in your hand or face up field, and if you add 1 Yubel card or 1 monster mentioned from your deck to your hand, except Nightmare Pain. You can only use this effect of Nightmare Pain once per turn. While you control a Yubel monster, your opponent's monsters that can attack must attack Yubel monsters. Your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken from battles involving your Yubel monsters. Mystic Potato, Radiance of the Voiceless Voice, Aroma Healing, and Ages of Star and Frost. Procession of the Tea Jar, Guy Scrying the Golem, Master of Ham, Mimentol Gaddick. Nice, secret rare. Lower the press of voices voice. Level 1 light fairy effect. I think that's like the expensive secret rare, normal secret rare in the set. Tricon, the Caconomus Concert, Materialization, Earthbound Fusion, Swarm of Centipedes. Time Reloader, Precision of the Cheetah, Royal Rhino with Deceitful Light, Mimentol Gaddick, Terrors of the Afterroot, Mystic Potato, Aroma Blend, Junk Dragonet, Tricon the Canonius Concert. Berserk Archfiend, White Aura Poipos, Raid Raptor Noah Lanius, Goblin Freefall Squad, Raid Raptor Bloom Vulture, Level 4 Dark, Flock Together, Ultimate Offering, Aroma Blend, Swallow's Cowrie, Goblin Biker Boom-Mac, Mature Chronicle, White Aura Poipos, Goblin's Crazy Beast, Aroma Maledive Rosalina. Level 1 Dark Plant Tune effect. You can discard quick effect. You can discard this card and target one aroma monster you control. Gain life points equal to half of its attack. This card is normal special. You can special one non-tune aroma monster from your deck. Also, you can't special for resistant except plant monsters. You can only use each effect of Aroma Maledive Rosalina once per turn. 0 attack, 0 defense. Swarm of Centipedes, Tricon of Canadian's Concert, and Eternal Favorite. Dramatic Snake Chase. Last pack for this pile. Goblin Freefall Squad, Possession of Siege Dichija, Mementolian Gaddick, Time Reloader. Nice. Skull Guardian Protector, the Voiceless Voice, ultra rare. Convertible, Ages of Star and Frost, Goblin Biker Grand Stampede, Junk Dragonlet. Let's go into the second pile. Time Reloader, East Stranger Big Bang, Geistgrind the Golem, Master of Ham, Goblin Biker Clattle Sploder, Wild Reincarnation, Aroma Healing, Fluoride Ghost, Ultimate Offering. Next pack. Sorcerer Sebek, Geistgrind the Golem, Possession of the Tija, Joglia Ghoul Illusionist, another EMP Meowmite, Flock Together, Aroma Healing, Dramatic Snake Eye Chase, Ages of Star and Frost. Next pack. Mementol Gaddick, Mag Macho Dragon, Royal Run of Deceitful Dice, Mature Chronicle, and Nightmare Pain. Exceeds Force, Prayers of the Voiceless Voice, and Materialization. Goblin's Crazy Beast, Geistgrind the Golem, East Stranger Big Bang, Royal Rhino with Deceitful Dice, Carnot the Internal Machine, a fourth ultra rare, Praise of the Voiceless Voice, Swallow's Cowrie, Ashen for Eternity, and Flock Together. Principog, Magnawa the Moon Eating Dragon, Time Reloader, Raider of the Roost, Keith, Merkle of the Gertie, Roma Blend, Ashen for Eternity, Mystic Potato. Mature Chronicle, Principog, Memantolin Gallic, White Aura Porpoise, and Priestess of the Ashen City. Ultra level 4 power effect. If you're sitting in the Ashen City during the field zone, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Priestess of the Ashen City once per turn this way. If this card is no special summon, you add one Ashen card from your deck to your hand. It's a Princess of the Ashen City. 3-Eye Ghost. 1 Wild Reincarnation. Jongleur Ghoul Illusionist, Goblin Biker Boom Mac, Phantasmal Summoning Beast, Berserker Golem, and Samsara D Lotus. Mention the Apport, Dark Element, and Tricon the Concert. Memantolin Gaddick, Dark Guardian, Time Reloader, Phantasmal Summoning Beast, White Sardine, Level 2 Fish effect. You insert 1 White Sardine from your deck to your graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. Also, you can't special summon from the extra for to except for War of Monsters. You can only use this effect of White Sardine once per turn. This card is special summon from the graveyard, you can treat it as a tuner. Aroma Blend, and Eternal Favorite, and Dramatic Snake Eye Chase, as well as Mystic Potato. Next pack. Dark Guardian, White Aura Porpoise, Memantolin Gaddick, White Sunfish, and Barrow of the Voiceless Voice. Goblin Bike Grand Stampede, Swallow's Cowrie, Swarm of Centipedes, and Xyz Force. Geist Grinder Golem, Procession Teacher, Jongleur Ghoul Illusionist, Moko Moko, Goblin Biker Clad Exploder, Xyz Force, Prayers of the Voiceless Voice, Emergency Apport, and Materialization. East Stranger Big Bang, Geist Grinder Golem, Master of Ham, Jongleur Ghoul Illusionist, and Roman Lilith Magnolia. Level 8 Plant Fusion Effect, 1 Aromas plus 1 Plant Monster. While your life points are higher than your opponent's, plant monsters you control cannot be destroyed by opponent's cards effects. Once per turn, you can pay 2,000 life points, banish cards on the field equal to the number of humid winds, dread winds, and blessed winds you control. Once per turn, if you gain life points, except during damage step, you can make all plant monsters you currently control gain 500 attack equal to the life point gain until the end of this turn. 2,600 attack, 1,800 defense. Flock Together, Aroma Blending, Ashen for Eternity, Age of Steinfrost. Next pack. Royal Rhino Deceitful Dice, Goblin Biker Boom Mac, Dark Guardian, Time Reloader, Mage Spectre Porcupine Yamarashi, Ultimate Offering, Radiance of the Voiceless Voice, Tricorn the Cornelius Concert, and Free-Eyed Ghost. Fish Lamp, Goblin's Crazy Beast, Geist Grinding Golem, East Ranger Big Bang, Saravit's Dragon Sage of the Voiceless Voice, Xyz Force, Emergency Air Upward, and White Reincarnation, as well as Aroma Healing. Dark Guardian, Sorcerer Sebek, Moko Moko, Memento Gaddick, Emissary from the House of Wax, Tricon the Cornelius Concert, Raid Rap the Glorious Bright, Flock Together, and Ultimate Offering. Possession of Hija, Fish Lamp, Jonglier Ghoul Illusionist, Phantasmal Summoning Beast, and Spirit of Yubel. Aroma Blend, Ashen for Eternity, Dramatic Snake Eye Chase, and Mystic Potato. Third last pack for this pile. White Aura Poipos, East Ranger Big Bang, Phantasmal Summoning Beast, Berserk Archfiend, White Sardine, Swallow's Cowrie, Ashen for Eternity, Radiance of the Voiceless Voice, and White Reincarnation. Memento Gaddick, White Sunfish, Jungler Ghoul Illusionist, Fish Lamp, Aroma Lilith Rosalina, Mystic Potato, Parade of the Voiceless Voice, and Free-Eyed Ghost, and Aroma Healing. Second last pack. White Aura Poipos, Goblin Rider Free For All, Royal Rhino with Deceitful Dice, Dark Guardian. Nice Ultra Yubel, the Loving Defender Forever. Level 12 Dark Vision Effect Fiend. 1 Yubel monster plus 1 effect monster in the field. If this card is fusion summon, you can inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each material used. You can only use this effect of Yubel, the Loving Defender Forever once per turn. Cannot be destroyed by battle card effects. Also, you take no battle damage from battles involving this card. At the end of the damage step, if this card battles opponent's monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's attack. And if you do, banish that monster. 0 attack, 0 defense. Very broken card. It's good for like a board breaking version of Yubel. Ages of Stun Frost, Junk Dragonet, Raid Raptor's Glorious Bright, and Xyz Force. Last pack for this pile. Royal Rhino Deceitful Dice, White Sunfish, Magmacho Dragon, Sorcerer Sebek, Aroma Lilith Rosalina, Mystic Potato, Radiance of the Voiceless Voice, White Reincarnation, and Aroma Healing. Now let's get into the last pile. Magmacho Dragon, Royal Rhino with Deceitful Dice, Mature Chronicle, Raid Raptor Roost, nice second Law of the Parade of the Voiceless Voice. One more to go until we have a mini core. Dramatic Snake Eye Chase, Xyz Force, Eternal Favorite, and Materialization. Moko Moko, Vignawa the Moon Eating Dragon, Jungler Ghoul Illusionist, Raid Raptor Roost, Pisces Moonlight the Godi, Age of Steinfrost, Ashen for Eternity, Xyz Force, and Flock Together. Raid Raptor Noah Lenius, Goblin Free for Sword, each treasure of Bigfoot, And I've Secret Vados, the Eruption Dragon Destruction, level 9 I think. Dark Power Effect. During the main phase, it's cards in your hand quick effect. You can target one card in the field zone, spirit summon this card from your opponent's field if you destroy that card. Then you can add to your hand or set one action continuous trap from your deck. When this card is sent from your opponent's field to the graveyard, you can destroy all monsters of the field. And you can only use each effect of Vados, the Eruption Dragon Destruction once per turn. 2,800 attack, 1,500 defense. Swarm of Centipedes, Aroma Blend, Ashen for Eternity. Next pack. Sorcerer Sebek, Master of Ham, Fish Lamp, White Aura Poipos, Magic Spectre Wind. Spell card quick effect. When you activate this card, you can also tribute one wind spellcaster monster, special summon one Magic Spectre monster from your hand to graveyard, or if you tribute a monster at activation, you special summon one Magic Spectre monster from your deck instead. You can only activate one Magic Spectre wind per turn. Dramatic Snake Eye Chase, Xyz Force, Dark Element, and Eternal Favorite. Phantasmal Summoning Beast, Berserk Archfiend, Goblin Free Force Squad, Possession of Chija, Hero of the Ashen City, Dark Element, Eternal Favorite, Materialization, Goblin Bike, a Grand Stampede. Next pack. East Stranger Big Bang, Goblin's Crazy Beast, Royal Rhino with Deceitful Dice, Mature Chronicle, Night Seeker, Black God Laughs, Ray Raptor Glorious Bright, Swallow's Cowrie, Goblin Biker Grand Stampede, in Aroma Blend. Moko Moko, Berserk Archfiend, Gaish Grind the Golem, Phantasmal Summoning Beast, Raid Raptor Brave Strix, Ashen for Eternity, Tricorn, the Continuous Concert, Raid Raptor Glorious Bright, Flock Together. Phantasmal Summoning Beast, White Aura Poipos, Raid Raptor Noirlanius, Possession of the Tija, Aroma Lilith Rosemary, Swallow's Cowrie, Radiance of the Voiceless Voice, Emergency Output, and Materialization. East Stranger Big Bang, Goblin's Crazy Beast, Raid Raptor Noirlanius, Mature Chronicle, Aroma Lilith Magnolia, Swarm of Centipedes, Eternal Favorite, Mystic Potato, and Radius of the Voiceless Voice. Vagnawa the Moon Dragon, Master of Ham, Dark Guardian, White Aura Poipos, Priestess of the Ashen City, a second copy, Aroma Healing, Ages of Star and Frost, Xyz Force, and Flock Together. Okay, next pack. Vagnawa the Moon Dragon, Master of Ham, Royal Rhino with Deceitful Dice, Dark Guardian, Samsara de Lotus, Flock Together, Ultimate Offering, Aroma Blend, and Ages of Star and Frost. Procession of the Teacher, Jungler Ghoul Illusionist, Moko Moko, Berserk Archfiend, King of the Ashen City. Level 8 power effect. If Obsidian the Ashen City is in the field zone, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon King of the Ashen City once per turn this way. During your main phase, you can special summon one Ashen monster from your hand except King of the Ashen City. Or if your opponent controls a monster of 2800 or more attack, you can special summon this card from your deck instead. You can only use this effect of King of the Ashen City once per turn. 1400 attack, 2700 defense. Ages of Sign Frost, Junk Dragonlet, Raid Raptor Glorious Bright, and Xyz Force. Next pack. Mementoling Garrick, White Sunfish, Jungler Ghoul Illusionist, Fish Lamp, Sunset Beat. Spell card continues. If a face-up monster's you control is changed to face-up depends position, you can target one card and feel destroyed. If a flip monster's you control is flipped face-up is set to damage sub, you can target one of the inflict damage to your opponent equal to his level times 200. You can only use each effect of Sunset Beat once per turn. Earthbound Fusion, Dramatic Snake Eye Chase, Age of Star Frost, and White Reincarnation. Guys, Grind the Golem, Principog, White Sunfish, Dark Guardian, Psychic Process Ultra Level 3 Dark Psychic Effect. You can banish this card you control, special summon up to 2 machine psychic and or cyber monsters from your hand, and they can attack directly this turn. During the standby phase of the next turn after this card was banished, you can add this banished card to your hand. You can only use each effect of Psychic Processor once per turn. 0 attack, 1500 defense. Earthbound Fusion, Ages of Star and Frost, Eternal Favorite, and One Reincarnation. So I think four left now. East Stranger Big Bang, Fish Lamp, White Sunfish, Red Raptor Roost, Goblin Biker Grand Bash, Continuous Spell. Goblin monsters you control gain 300 attack for each goblin monster you control. During your main phase, you normal summon one goblin monster in addition to your normal summon set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. You can target 2 goblin monsters you control to activate one of these effects. Make the level of one of the monsters become the current level of the other. Both of their levels become their combined original levels. You can only use this effect of Goblin Biker Bash once per turn. Swarm of Centipedes, Convertible, Emergency Airport, and Goblin Biker Grand Stampede. Goblin Freefall Squad, Fish Lamp, Jungler Ghoul Illusionist, East Stranger Big Bang, Barrow the Voiceless Voice, Flock Together, Goblin Biker Grand Stampede, Soulless Cowrie, Dramatic Snake Eye Chase. 3 more to go. Principog, Bagnoa the Moon Dragon, Time Reloader, Raid Raptor Roost, Raid Raptor Brave Strix, Mystic Potato, Earthbound Fusion, Prayers of the Voiceless Voice, and Emergency Airport. 2 left. Principog, Berserk Archfiend, Bagnoa the Mooning Dragon, Procession of the Teajar, Aromalith Rosemary, Radiance of the Voiceless Voice, Emergency Airport. Ages of Sign Frost, Math Materialization, last pack. Rare Raptor Noalanius, Time Reloader, Sorcerer's Sebek, Ice Grinding Golem, and Skull Guardian Protected the Voiceless Voice. Convertible, Flock Together, Wide Reincarnation, Golden Biker Grand Stampede. And we got 3 more, and 1 OTS 23. Moko Moko, Principal, Berserk Archwind, White Sunfish, Romulan Rosemary, Swarm of Centipedes, Tricon the Caninius Concert, Eternal Favorite, Dramatic Snake Eye Chase. Rare Raptorist, Procession of the Teacher, Jungler Ghoul Illusionist, Goblin's Crazy Beast, Goblin Biker Mean Merciless, level 3 Water Fiend effect. This guy's normal special 1 Goblin monster from your hand except Goblin Biker Mean Merciless. During your main phase, if cards in your graveyard, you can touch one material form monster on either field and reduce special summon this card by banishing when it leaves the field. You can only use each effect of Goblin Biker Mean Merciless 1%, 1400 attack, 0 defense. Materialization, Earthbound Fusion, Swarm of Centipedes, and Aroma Blend. Moko Moko, Berserk Archfiend, Geist Grind the Golem, Phantasmal Summoning Beast, and Rare Raptor Rising Rebellion Falcon, level rank 12. Emergency Apport, Dark Element, Tricon the Caninius Concert, Radiance of the Voiceless Voice. Okay, last pack, OTS 24. Hymn of Light, Magispector Tornado, and Terrors of the Overread. Nice, super rare. Take 1 card your opponent controls and 1 card in the graveyard. Send that card on the field to the graveyard and set the other card from the graveyard to your opponent's field. You can only activate 1 Terrors of the Overread once per turn. Okay. Let's just look back at the secrets. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Overall, not bad. We got like 3 copies of like the Chase secret rares, I guess, for the set. Because most of the Chase Ultra Rare cards were Snake Eyes Popular and Promethean Princess Bestow Flames. Got Skull Guardians, Ray Raptors, Bike Festivals, Priestesses. Oh, definitely more than 10 Ultras we bought. Everyone, thanks for watching my May pack openings of 56 packs of Phantom Nightmares, like 20 packs of Legacy of Destruction, and a few OTS packs of 23 and 124. There will be a June mail day where I'll show the Legacy of Destruction packs, so make sure to look on that. And I'll see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.